I have been getting so many questions about this very interesting topic, and drum rolls is something that you've been asking me for. So today we are going to delve into creating thumbnails. Yes, today now thumbnails we won't create. So Mocha leave that plenty grammar I just speak before now. You understand? So thumbnails, what do you mean thumbnails, right? So thumbnails are like the things person go first see for your video. That thumbnail needs to have some certain information. So those informations are like wetin your video dey about. That thumbnail suppose get question. It's supposed answer something based on your research where you don't do. Let's say they try sell oranges, for example. The very first thing they go see, you go search online, find pictures of oranges and all those things, but you go come find one orange where they very nice. Through the help of Photoshop, you go come spoil small parts of the orange, come blur am to make una get the style. Blur that part. We go still do am like for the training I go show now, but this na just wetin come out from my head. Blur that part. Come ask people for your thumbnail title. That's to create that curiosity. Make people know wetin make this person blur this side of the image. So if it be tips on how to get better oranges. Do you want to know how to get better oranges? Do you want to know why this orange has this spot? Click this video. You don't need to click this video. So ordinarily, if that thumbnail don't put that curiosity for people's mind, they go most likely click. You understand? So the whole trick for a thumbnail is to push people to do a click on your video. So more no explain am too much. So if you know say you do content, let's say today your content now about braiding hair, my type of hair now. You go find my picture, me where they talk, I will put my picture one side. I'll just write something. How to get a better hair, how to get a better design, how to do hair where you no go break. And we all know say hair is the last 2, 3, 4, you understand, 4 weeks like that. Now, if you can't put say how to do your hair and make it last for 8 weeks, that's already impossible to an extent. So it will create curiosity for people to like, wait till this person won't talk. You understand? My hair doesn't go past 4 weeks. So some other contents video where we say how to make your hair not to scratch you. And so those are the things that you will need on your thumbnail. I don't know if you guys are clear now. So that's like the idea to create custom thumbnails. And let's go into my system and I'll show you guys how I create a thumbnail.
So the first thing you do is you open up your Photoshop. I think the very first thing is you go to your like your new document. So the custom thumbnail resolution is always 1280 by 720p. So you can search for it in your Photoshop. If you cannot, you just come here and change it, right? 1280 by 720p. So that's 720p. So once you have that, something like this pops up. So I'm going to use the previous thumbnail I designed. So we're going to be very fast. I don't want to take too much time on this video, right? So let me just give you a breakdown of everything I did. So this is my layer. So this is everything I did, and this was how it came out. So I'm going to be breaking them down one by one. So the first thing is I screenshot my picture from one of my videos. I really did not take any picture like a photo shoot. So I just took a picture from one of my previous video I did, and this is how it looks. Yeah, fine boy. Okay, so definitely you can decide to touch up your picture. So I knew I had some stuff here to correct, like to clear off these things, and all that. But that's not what this tutorial is about. Tutorial is about just creating your thumbnail. So you already have your picture. You should know how to crop out your picture. If you don't, drop it in the comment section. I will now have to create a separate tutorial for that, right? So the next thing I did was I touched up my picture, and this is how it looks after touch up, right? Because thumbnails are very funny most times. You should have to make them look very Nice. Right, so I touched it up. I adjusted the brightness to make it look more bright. Right. The next thing is, let me just take off these markers here. So I have only the resolution of the thumbnail. So the next thing is I did an adjustment also, and I did, so this adjustment covers me taking off those wires around here, right? Taking off those wires, then I added a few blur on the screen. So all I did was I just duplicated this image. I blurred one of them so much, then I now wiped it off. So I wish time will permit me to do something like that here. I could try, but let's just move forward because I have like 5 minutes target. And the next thing is, once this is done, this is my text. So which is what the hype? So I knew I was doing, okay, which is what the hype for content creators. So that's like the question I told you guys that your thumbnail needs to answer. You get, so I already have icons. So this it's either CapCut or Premiere Pro. Right. So in that icon, I got most of these icons online. So this is like Premiere Pro icon, and this is the CapCut, and this arrow also pointing to this, right? So ordinarily it means maybe the person is transitioning from CapCut to Premiere Pro. So it wrecks that question I talk about. So would you want to switch to this, or would you want to stick to this? So which is what they hype, right, for content creators? Okay, so the next thing is I think I created what's it called? Okay, I just created a circle and I added the YouTube logo. So people that are seeing it knows it's a YouTube video. Right, so this is practically what I meant by your thumbnail should be able to evoke curiosity. You know, people should be able to ask like, what is going on? What is going on? Okay, we mentioned finally. If you check, I didn't add the name for CapCut, and because it might be too jam-packed. Then this is practically how I do my thumbnail. So if I want to do an extra, I could, okay, there's a clock here. You might just decide to write something. Basically how I was trying to explain this. So you can just carve out a part. Let's say I carve out a part of this clock here. And maybe I cut it out, for example. Right? Cut it out, make it bigger. Make it bigger, for example. Make it bigger. So this is like a real life scenario. And just blur it. Filter blur, Gaussian blur, and blur it, right? And you can just create a circle around it and just name it. Let's just take it up like this. So once it's up like this, you already see that, okay, something is going on here. Something is going on here. So let's say I can try to erase this part. So your text might just be a very simple text. So since it's a white background, let's use a red, for example. So what they don't, so this just came to my head. What they don't tell you about this clock, right? So now go back to that, my icon, and pick out just this arrow to this icon, right? So this is the icon. You can choose to flip it. You understand? So it means I have to now bring my text here. So you get the idea though. You get the idea. So this is exactly what it means. So what they don't tell you about this clock, right? The gold in this clock, right? So pardon the noise you can hear of a child screaming in the background. I don't really understand what's happening. All right, so the gold in this clock, and what I've seen lately is most times these things should be adjusted. So maybe your left or right, because it gives you more room for your text, and you can play with this for a long time. So this is it. I hope this was able to help somebody and you get the whole idea. So let's go back to the studio.
Okay guys, so I did sure say you don't learn something today. I'm sure you must have learned something vital today. You understand? This is me just dishing out how I could attack some of all these things. You know, this is not a real life scenario. I know they try copy anybody. This is not how I believe I could be able, based on my research, and that they giving out these things for free. So if you got information from this particular video, you know what to do now. Keep liking, sharing, dropping your comment, and trust me, I go try as much as I can to reply everybody. You know, the more you like, the more you share, the more you drop comment, the YouTube algorithm gets triggered. Now why they go, now how they go please help me share this video to everybody. But at the same time too, if you get friends, family, loved ones who really want to content, that are interested in content creation, interested in cashing out from Facebook and YouTube, you understand? Why not? Copy the link, share this video with them, and let's be the community of creatives. You understand? You go good, say everybody they start the process, they go as they go like that, everybody go they grow. That my plan be that make everybody grow for this page. Kelvin Silva is my name. I'll see you guys in the next one. Mbene, make a hard pigeon today. Kelvin Silva na my name. I go see you now for the next video. Mbene.